students, welcome back with our subject Science 2 and Chapter 3 Life Process in Living Organism Part 2. Points to be covered: asexual reproduction in unicellular organism, binary fission, simple binary fission amoeba, transfer binary fission paramecium, longitudinal binary fission euglena, multiple fission budding, asexual reproduction in multicellular organism, fragmentation, regeneration, budding, vegetative propagation, spore formation, sexual reproduction, gametes and fertilization, sexual reproduction in plants. Can you recall? Now, with the help of figure, we'll see. In the last second chapter, we had studied about the important life process. Now, the life process were metabolism, nutrition, transportation, respiration and excretion. These all are essential to each living organism to remain alive. So, they are all essential for us to remain alive. Now, one more life process occurs in living organism, it is reproduction. So one more life process is there, that is reproduction, which we'll see in this chapter. All life process, that is nutrition, respiration, excretion, sensation, response, control and coordination, etc. are essential to each living organism to remain alive. Besides this life process, one more life process occurs in living organism, it is reproduction. However, reproduction does not help organism to remain alive, but it maintains the continuity of species of the organism. Some life process. First one will see vegetative propagation. Here in the figure you can see a twig is planted and it is showing rootlets here. Now this indicates that a new plant has been produced. Second picture will see a hen is shown in the figure who is laying eggs. The third picture, if you can see, it's seed germination. So you can see here the seed, it is radicle and this is plumule. Radicle grows as roots and plumule grows as shoot. Cell division or binary fission similar to mitosis is shown. So, cell division or binary fission, it occurs like a mitosis is shown, which we have seen in the earlier chapter. So, here you can see amoeba is divided here into two daughter nuclei of amoeba or two daughter cells of amoeba here with a similar to mitosis division. Now we'll see what is reproduction. Formation of new organisms of species by earlier existing organism is called as reproduction. Reproduction is one of the various important characters of living organism. It is also one of the various reasons responsible for evolution of each species, which we have seen in our chapter 1, that is heredity and evolution. In living organism, reproduction occurs mainly by two methods, and those two methods are asexual and sexual reproduction. Again, we'll see what is reproduction. Formation of new organisms of species by earlier existing organism is called as reproduction. Reproduction is one of the various important characters of living organism. It is also one of the various reasons responsible for evolution of each species. In living organism, reproduction occurs mainly by two methods, and those two methods are asexual and sexual reproduction. Now we'll see asexual reproduction. Now what is asexual reproduction? The process of formation of new organism by an organism of same species without involvement of gametes is called as asexual reproduction. As this reproduction does not involve union of two different gametes, the new organism has exact genetic similarities with a reproducing organism. This is uniparental reproduction. It occurs by mitotic cell division. Absence of genetic recombination is a drawback, whereas fast process is advance of this reproductive method. We'll again see asexual reproduction. The process of formation of a new organism by an organism of same species without involvement of gametes. So here gametes are not involved like male and female gametes and is called as asexual reproduction. As this reproduction does not involve union of two different gametes, again I am saying male and female gametes does not involve. The new organism has exact genetic similarities with reproducing organism. This is uniparental reproduction. It occurs by mitotic cell division. Absence of genetic recombination is a drawback, whereas fast process is advance of this reproductive method. Now we'll see asexual reproduction in unicellular organism. First we'll see with the help of figure. Amoeba here divides after it is grown to a certain size. Then pseudopodia, these are the pseudopodias, are pulled in and nucleus divides here. Each cell begins to divide when nucleus has split. So it is splitted here, nucleus. Two daughter amoebae are formed. Two daughter amoebae are formed here. Binary fission. The process in which the parent cells divide to form two similar daughter cells is binary fission. It takes place either by mitosis or meiosis. When there are favorable conditions, abundant food supply, then organism undergo binary fission. Simple binary fission, plane of division is not definite. It can be in any direction. So you can see amoeba is not having a definite shape. So it can take place in any direction due to the lack of specific shape as in amoeba. Now we'll see transfer binary fission. With the help of diagram we'll see here the paramecium is shown. Here you can see micronucleus and macronucleus. One is a small and one is big nucleus. Now in the second step, amitotic division of the macronucleus is taken place. So here the big nucleus is getting divided and the smaller is done with a mitotic division of micronucleus, disappearing of the organelle groove. Then you can see in the third phase newly formed oral grooves are seen here. So these are the newly formed oral grooves. Then you can see newly formed contractile vacuoles. So you can see vacuoles are also come here, the new one. And then two daughter paramecium are formed here. Now parent cell divide into similar daughter cells occurs either by mitosis or amitosis. When there are favorable conditions and abundant food supply, then the organism undergoes binary fission. Transfer binary fission, the plane of the division is transferred in paramecium. So if you can see here, it is dividing in middle, from the middle. So it is transfer binary fission. Now we'll see longitudinal binary fission. With the help of diagram we'll see first parent cell, then cell elongates, nucleus starts to split. So here the cell elongates and nucleus starts to split. Then nucleus divides and cell begins to split. So here nucleus is splitted and cell is also splitted. Then the two daughter cells are formed here. The process in which the parent cell divides into two similar daughter cells is a binary fission. It takes place either by mitosis or amitosis. When there are favorable conditions and abundant food supply, then organisms undergo binary fission. Longitudinal binary fission, euglena, eukaryotic cell organelles like mitochondria and chloroplast perform binary fission. So here in the euglena all cell organelles are present and they also perform binary fission. Now we'll see multiple fission. With the help of diagram we'll see first. Here you can see amoeba. Then amoeba is formed here the cyst. You can see nucleus here inside. Then daughter cells are formed here and pseudopodiote spores are formed here. Multiple fission. During unfavorable condition, when there is lack of food, multiple fission is shown by amoeba. Amoeba forms protective covering and become encysted. Inside the cyst, amoeba undergoes repeated nuclear division. This is followed by cytoplasmic division. Many amoebulae are formed which remain dormant inside the cyst, means inactive in the cyst. When favorable conditions reappears, they come out by breaking the cyst. Again we'll see multiple fission. Unfavorable conditions: when there is a lack of food, multiple feature is shown by amoeba. Amoeba forms protective covering and become encysted. Inside the cyst, amoeba undergoes repeated nuclear division. It is followed by cytoplasmic division. Many amoebulae are formed which remain dormant inside the cyst. When favorable conditions reappears, they come out by breaking the cyst. Now we'll see budding. With the help of diagram, we'll see first parent yeast cell with nucleus here. Then formation of bud is seen here. Then in the third figure, cytoplasms divide and bud with a nucleus. So you can see two nucleus here. Then in the fourth figure, if you try to see, it is the parent cell. Then the chain of yeast cells are formed and daughter yeast is formed. Yeast is unicellular fungus that performs budding. Parent cells produces two daughter nuclei by mitotic division. This results in small bulking bud on the surface of the parent cell. So you can see small bulking bud. And one daughter nucleus enters the bud. So here again you can see the one daughter nucleus enters into the bud. Then it grows upon becoming big. It separates from the parent cell to have independent life as a new yeast cell.